I don't think it's a true meritocracy. I do think that there's so much opportunity and like we're so much better off than so many other countries that aren't as far along as the US is. I also don't know if you would want something that's 100% meritocracy.
Here, I think merit is seen as like education and money, like, or like not merit, but your value is like education and money. So it's either like someone got somewhere because they were smart or someone got somewhere because they had like the money and the resources to do it. You either like have worked for something and that's merit. Whoever earned that money, like, was that also merit of theirs that then is a lot like,
it's like passed
I guess
down.
it's just like how,
totally.
Right.
I think it goes to Ali's first point about what the benchmark is, right?
Yeah.
So relative to other countries in this time, maybe America is better than most. And perhaps relative to other times, America at this time might be better than most times. Yeah, benchmark notwithstanding, I think that we do have a long way to go. But also, like, if we're really going for true meritocracy, transferred privilege would not be a thing at all. It might be worth it in the sense of it might help push the entire race up if we do allow people with sort of people at the top of the earning spectrum to pursue the things that they want to pursue, right?
To say like once you're able to like get into the club, is it like, does it become a little bit more based on like what you're able to, you know, bring to the table in terms of like merit?
Yeah. I feel like getting into the club is like the hard part, but then if you're like, I don't know, like if you're someone of good merit, once you're in the club, you shine. But then like, is the entry to the club where merit's not always like the number one box that you have to check?
Sometimes you don't even know that the club exists.
That too. You got to know there's a club. Fronting people with their biases almost by immersing them in something completely new, and hopefully once they can put a face and like almost like befriend whatever it is that they hate or they think that they hate or they fear. Once it's like a personal thing, it's not, I don't know, you don't like hate the South or hate a Republican state or a Democratic state because all of a sudden you have friends there. And like, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's harder to hate a group when you've made a connection within it.
I do have a pushback though. So for instance, I think that sometimes increase in education can simply provide additional fodder, so additional color around what you should hate, right? Those tensions are very well informed. Additional information, additional education just yields a greater hate.
Like
point.
it fuels your fire.
It fuels your fire, exactly.
You have education, but it has to be coming from like, not, if you're liberal, not the New York Times. And if you're a conservative, it has to come from the New York Times.
The diversification of the source of information might help if you're focusing more on humanizing the other.
When I read Fox News by myself, it doesn't make me feel more connected to conservatives. But if I were to maybe read it and then have a conversation with someone who that is their like thing, I feel like that's like the piece that is like, you need to read it and then maybe like have a conversation with, or consume it and then maybe have a conversation with people who that speaks to them inherently.
So like understanding rather than like switching over to their side of the fence.